Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Zoho Report. Today is the 18th of March 2026, and this is episode 7, where we continue to bring you the latest updates from across the Zoho ecosystem. Zoho Sprints has just hit version 3.0, and this is a very big one, aimed at teams running more complex enterprise-scale projects. The first thing that stands out is proper budget and expense management. You can now set budget types and billing methods at the project level, configure alerts when you're tracking towards or over budget, and log miscellaneous expenses like travel or material, which all feeds into the central budget dashboard. There's also a native test management module, which is huge. Most tools push you to use a third-party extension for this, but Sprints now handles test cases, test suites, and test runs out of the box, and any failed tests can be filed as bugs directly within the platform. For risk-conscious teams, there's a new risk and opportunity management module where you can define risk matrix, assign mitigation controls, and track everything through to the resolution. Custom modules are always welcome in any application, and now you can create your own custom modules within Zoho Sprints, allowing you to really extend functionality within the application. On the integration side, there's now native Jira sync, a SharePoint file connector, and our personal favorite, MCP support, which means AI agents can now read and analyze your Sprints workplace directly. There's also a fresh update to the Zoho Sprints iOS app with the release of version 2.1, and the headline feature here is the global view. The global view gives you a single central screen to track and manage work items across all your projects at once. You get two default views, My View for your own items and Team View for your team's items, with the ability to filter by project, status, assignee, tags, and more. You can even update work items directly from this screen without diving into the individual projects. On the security side, there's a new screen capture control setting that lets admins prevent screenshots and screen recordings within the app, handy if your team is working with some sensitive project data. And finally, notifications have been tidied up with a mark all as read button. File attachments and profile pictures are now encrypted on the device, and you can now add tags directly from the add item form rather than having to go back and edit after. Zoho Learn just picked up some significant new features. First up, Zia is now built into the knowledge base, so you can use it to generate content from a single prompt, rephrase or shorten existing articles, fix grammar, pull out keywords, and generate summaries, all without leaving the editor. On the training side, there's now an OpenAI integration for course authoring. You can generate an entire course outline that includes chapters, lessons, assignment questions, and even the course description just by specifying the number of chapters, lesson types, and difficulty level. AI handles all this heavy lifting, and then you can customize it from there. The knowledge base also gets a long-awaited structural improvement, collapsible sublevels. You can now nest up to 10 levels deep under any category, making it much easier to build a properly organized, scalable knowledge base without cluttering your top-level navigation. And finally, you can now export entire manuals as PDFs. You can brand the output with your organization's colors, add custom headers and footers, and even password protect the file for anything confidential. And the last one is great news if you're on the professional edition of Zoho CRM, with Zia AI capabilities now available in this edition. On the day-to-day side, professional users can now access Ask Zia, Writing Assistant, recording conversation summaries, and email intelligence. There's also an AI-assisted setup where Zia can now help you create modules, build workflows, and generate formula expressions, which is a big time saver when you're configuring or expanding your CRM. Rounding it out, professional users get access to prediction and recommendation tools, plus extended capabilities like data enrichment, presentations, and image validation. Now, one important thing to flag here is that not all features are supported by all languages. Most of the advanced features work across all languages, but things like Ask Zia, Writing Assistant, Data Enrichment, and the Formula Generator are currently English only. So please read the article to see which features are available in your language. And that wraps up episode 7 of the Zoho Report. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe so you can catch the next episode.